Hey there, viewers, and welcome back to the South May. Oh wait, that one's taken. Oh yeah, this episode doesn't have anything to do with cars. Today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different around the shop. Place. We're gonna be doing something a little bit different around the place. Here's a tour. So it all started out with this piece of 8" by 8" Schedule 40. I was going to use for a concrete bollard to mount my mailbox to, but cooler heads prevailed. Got a couple pieces of 1/4" plate to make the ends. Welded those on. As you can see, I did not do a terribly good job on that seam right there because it leaked. I also used this to soak the piece of walnut in. Currently, it is now the steam box. It's got a door on one end, got a lifting eye for when I need to move it, because I'm not 18 anymore, and I have a full-time job, and I really don't want to risk injuring myself on a day off on July 4th weekend. So we already had that incident last week. Over here, we've got a piece of, I believe it's 5" strap. Bought the full length and then cut it down 72 inches. That's how long the board is. That's how long I need the arch to be. Got a couple of sections of 2" by 4" box, I think. Maybe 2" by 6", not sure. That I cut to make the brackets that hold the wood. Locked in place right there. Keeps it from skimming back. A couple more pieces of rod there bent into eyes. Nothing really crazy, you know? And then we've got leftover USB from the construction project out at our house.
OSB,
Whole
not
bunch of
USB.
small Bessie clamps and whatever other
It's
C
been a long
clamps I
day.
could get a hold of. More scraps from around the farm. This beefy come along that we purchased to get a tractor out of a hole a couple of years ago. And this dinky come along, which says it's rated for 2 ton, and we're going to find out today. Got everything else hooked up and pulleys, and I went to town a little bit with the old liquid wrench silicone spray, trying to make sure, everything moves. So right now, we're using this little device. At first I was thinking I'd get myself, the old turkey fryer burner from somewhere back there in that corner, and an old water heater tank, and I'd make myself a boiler, because, I like projects. And speaking of cooler heads prevailing, the missus said, we're getting that, because that. And lo and behold, I was watching an episode of one of Jimmy DiResta's videos, and it seems like he uses one of these for bending strips for a canoe. So if it'll bend strips for a canoe, well, by golly, it'll bend a 72 by 4 9/16 by 5/8 piece of walnut that's been soaking in water and fabric softener for nearly a week. Maybe slightly discolored. And that's all for the start of the video. Probably not going to set up a time lapse on this one. Probably just going to cut it off here and set you up on the tripod for when we go to bend. Yeah. Thanks for watching. We'll be right back. Okay, folks. Here's take one on bending a piece of walnut that is 72 inches by 4 9/16 by 5/8. Been sitting in the steamer for quite a long time. Hopefully it works. Good sign. Had to work. Too far up. And wash. That's a good thing. It means it's a tight fit, which means it'll be under constant compression. Exactly what we want. That's what Engels said. Coachworks up in Montana. That's what he recommended. All right.
The one pulley is...
I see it. Thank you. That one also. Thank you. Go. That's good. No, keep going, keep going. That's the technique. Oh, we're having good progress here. We're making good progress. Stop the right hand, keep going with the left. Start the right hand, keep going with both. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
I need you to get that.
Oh, the clearance.
Out.
Go, 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 go. Thank goodness for Bessie plants. Special thanks to Jeff and Sarah for the Christmas gifts. Coming in super handy right now. Big thanks to my fiance Erin. Atta girl. You got it. All right, stop. Wow. You beat me to it. Stop, stop, stop. We're starting to recurve here. That's fine. You're good where you are. We're done. That's it. Actually, can you bring a little bit more? Yeah, that's the way. This is your door top, and I didn't hear a single crack all the way around. Right? Okay. Nope. Oh yeah, go ahead and use Grandpa crack. A little overkill. That'll do. That's the way. You got it.
Nice and tight?
Yeah. That's good.
You didn't have to rip your gloves off.
I didn't have to take my gloves off.
I'm so glad.
Same. Don't you love the double pulley block there? So the cable has both ways to travel, not against itself. Evening out the tension between these two. Look at all the water dripping out of the wood as it comes out. It is squeezed. We're
now
dead flush.
Now you know when you build this, you need to give it an extra ½ inch.
Yeah. No, you don't want that. You want it to be as tight as humanly possible.
But we almost didn't get the wood in.
We almost didn't get the wood in, but we did manage to do it. The thing is that if you build these too loose, what'll happen is the wood will start to stretch on the back because it's not held in compression and it'll split apart. And we avoided that. Even if I do have a little buckle here, I've got at least 1.5 inches here for straightening. Yeah. I can also hit these with the heat gun and let them relax.
Well, I think right here is fine. So long as we've got this curve that comes straight down, we have at least 2 inches to work with there.
Get the split back on.
How's your finger?
Finger's good.
Okay, great.